back. Technical difficulties.
Well, we can rotate and turn it around, and I can hold it.
No, you're in the video.
I can. Well, I can sit down with you, and then.
Just turn it. Bear with us, people.
No.
Give me this.
No. I'm talking about the actual video.
There.
No.
Now put it back on the tripod.
Okay.
She's trying to get out of being in the video. That's what it is.
I was just gonna flip the screen.
You don't want to be in the video. Can I see it live on my phone? That's the question.
I don't know.
Hi, Scouty girl.
I want to be able to see people's comments. We're letting people get logged in.
Get acclimated to the...
We're getting acclimated. They're trying to get logged in. So, give it a second. It looks like the camera's crooked. Or is that me?
But there's no level. Sorry, I didn't buy you the fancy tripod with the automatic
I'm looking.
level.
Oh, they're always gonna knock it over.
Yeah, maybe the dogs. Oh, you can't have my coffee, baby girl.
That's what Scout needs. Scout needs coffee. Huh, Scout? They got bacon this morning. Can you believe it? Bacon.
Now I want some more.
Now you leave me alone. Alright, so can we see it live? So people writing comments, we can read it, you know?
I can go check the actual phone that it's coming from. But...
See, that's the thing. We're not going to be able to see the screen. So anyway, should we start?
Yeah.
Welcome to Tackett's House of Horsepower Live. This is the first time we're doing this. It's not nerve-wracking at all being live. Not at all. So you can't edit.
I can't go back and edit.
You can't bleep out your bad words.
Me?
Potty mouth
I would never.
over here. My mom warned me about it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure your mom is so concerned about me.
She warned me about women like this.
Yeah.
So, first of all, we got to apologize. We haven't been on in a couple weeks, and there's reasons why. So,
The weather is...
Yeah, the weather in
We're
Tennessee.
still adapting to not being able to predict the weather. So...
Even with our apps and our modern phones and stuff, it still cannot tell us accurately when it's going to rain.
Or it will tell us that it will rain, but we just don't understand how much.
What we've learned is it rains here about every 4 or 5 days. All spring long.
Well, no, they're having a really wet spring because
The wettest in 50, 60 years?
last year it was a drought. So it's making up for last year, and we just happen to be newcomers. And
They said, haha, you're from Arizona. Check this out, rain.
But
So,
to be fair, the same thing happened when we moved to Arizona. It was like a crazy weather year, and there was flooding, and monsoons were crazy. Our pipes froze at that house because it was 19 degrees. So we should have expected this.
I feel like people are asking questions and typing and we can't see it.
Well, let me...
We're trying to figure this out. I said we should use the laptop. I said it.
But the laptop would...
Then we can see the screen.
I can see the screen just fine. People say, hi, happy 4th.
Yes.
Looks beautiful out.
It is gorgeous out. It's kind of hot, but it's nice.
Yes, Jerry, I'm doing my best to keep him in line.
Don't take her side. Don't do that. Don't take her side.
It's,
Yes, happy 4th of July. Have fun at work, all you British people.
Yes. I could not find my Too Cool for British Rule shirt because
Probably
it's
still packed.
still packed somewhere.
Yeah, moving is terrible. I don't recommend it.
Well, I did the math, and we downsized to a house that's 40% the size of our house in Arizona, which
40% is small.
we wanted a smaller house, but it's a process to decide what you want to keep and what needs to be donated or sold.
So what happened was we moved from California to Arizona, and we kind of went overboard. Like, yeah, look at the size of the house we can get, and we bought a gigantic house, and it was just us and the dogs, and it was way overkill. And the problem with buying a big house is you fill it up. Like, you're just gonna keep pack rat and stuff in there. We lived in that house almost 20 years, 18, 19 years.
Well, we moved to a normal 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and then we realized we felt cramped, so then we upgraded, and then that's when we were like, yay. And when we moved into that house, literally all of our belongings fit upstairs, and so it was a very large house. So over the years, we filled it, and pool table, we had a game room, we had a loft, we had a lot of stuff, and then we were like, this is way too much, so we downsized it, and we still have some of the stuff. Some of it's going into the shop, so we're kind of storing things, and some stuff you've just had for a long time, and you realize, why am I keeping this?
So we apologize for no videos the last 2 weeks. We didn't take a vacation or nothing.
That would be nice.
We actually went to some car shows, and when we went to the car show, the weather held out just fine. As soon as I got here and opened the garage and literally pulled the jack out, downpour. So I started a video on the Blue Wagon. I was going to try and diagnose the front end on that thing, and started literal downpour within minutes of opening the garage. So that video got pushed off a week, and then what did we do? Oh, last weekend we went to another car show.
Yes.
And we won trophies. Oh, I forgot to bring the trophies.
Oh, I'll grab them.
Dang
Oh,
it.
they're in the garage, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in the garage.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
We got trophies.
yeah.
Best of show.
Okie.
Well, no.
No, Okie got People's Choice.
We got People's Choice, which in my opinion is better than Best of Show.
Yeah, we didn't get Best of Show. And then Down and Dirty won top 5 rat rod.
A rat rod. That thing is pristine. I don't know what. It's not a rat rod. It's
Whatever. It got a rat rod trophy.
You got a rat rod trophy. She got the rat rod trophy. I got People's Choice.
Yes. And if it's something you guys are interested in, I can put together a video of just a little.
The failed videos.
Uh,
You put the failed videos
well,
from the last 2
it'll be a
weekends.
shorter video, but it'll be like sunny car shows, get home, downpour rain. So maybe I'll put that together as just like a little extra if you guys want to see some of the car show stuff.
I learned something too. We went to a bigger Cars and Coffee, not the normal little one we go to. We went up to Columbia, which is a little bit of a drive away, like 20, 30 minutes away. Columbia has a little Cars and Coffee there. And do you guys know the antique archaeology guy, Mike Wolf? He owns like a little gas station antique place on the corner there, and they put on there was probably 150 cars there, easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the antique archaeology guy is there. There was a couple other guys there too. Ian, the guy with the spiky hair, he was on the
The truck show.
the truck show. When I was a kid, when I was growing up, on Sundays I'd watch the Power Block.
I want to be like, rack 'em out, eh?
You're the same age as me.
I'm younger than you.
Rounding off,
He rounds up for both of us.
rounding off. She's the same.
I know.
So,
dare
what
you
was I
talk
saying?
about
You interrupted me.
I did.
Oh, the Power Block. The 4-wheel guy, Ian, with spiky hair. He lives right down the street. Apparently, he's got a shop here and a YouTube channel. Literally, like 15 minutes from away. So he was there, and the Paintucation guy, Kevin, he was there. I saw him walking around. I mean, I recognized them. They probably didn't recognize me because,
I mean, they need to find the YouTube channel.
eventually.
Apparently.
So I didn't say nothing. I just walked by quickly. I didn't. Eventually, maybe they'll recognize me. But anyways, so there's a good car community. A lot of people here. So anyway, that's the explanations for the failed videos the last 2 weekends.
The lack of full videos is.
So she texted me yesterday at work and is like, "What do you want to do for a video this week?" I said, "I don't have nothing." And I said, "Let's just go live." So.
Yeah, we've also had a lot of things going on behind the scenes in the last couple weeks.
And that's
so
we should fill them in. Do you want? Should we tell them the big news?
So you want to start with the big news?
Should we start with the big news?
Yes.
All right.
So.
As it's official as of this morning.
Oh, yeah, I guess depending on time zone. Yeah.
We are officially. You tell it.
We are officially under contract for our house in Arizona.
No,
So-
I'm not pregnant, Art. I texted Art this morning. I said, "Hey, we're gonna go live."
Art from Veteran Revival.
Veteran Revivals Art. If you're watching, I can't see the screen, so I don't know if he's typing right now. But he said, "Are you pregnant?"
I mean,
Listen, Art. We need to have a discussion about the birds and the bees. I can explain it to you later. Now's not the time.
not live.
Not live.
That won't.
Unless you want me to show you live. But
Yeah, please.
Art, I'm not pregnant, Art, I promise. Anyways, contract.
Yes. So the house is under contract. So
The Arizona house.
Yeah, the Arizona house is under contract, which is really cool because when we first moved from San Diego to Arizona, we actually went and looked at houses over the 4th of July weekend, and it ended up being a 3-day weekend. And that's when we met our amazing realtor that we've known for the last 20 plus years. And we ended up liking the first house that we saw, so we ended up putting an offer on it, and it was accepted that Sunday before we even went back home to San Diego. So it's kind of cool that our house in Arizona that we've been trying to sell is now officially under contract on 4th of July, and we'll be getting everything ready to go into escrow over the next month. So it's kind of full circle. That's how we entered Arizona, and now that's how we're officially leaving Arizona.
So we took it off. We were going back and forth yesterday with their agent. Our agent was going back and forth with their agent. They kind of know
Our
neighbor.
Our neighbor's out, and the dogs are locked on the patio, and they can't get to the neighbor, and so they're not very happy about that because they expect all the attention.
So we took an offer. We went back and forth. They hit us pretty low. So we went back and forth.
I worked him back up.
We got it back up to a respectable number.
Yeah.
And we decided that we sent our final offer over last night. It was accepted, and our agent told us this morning. So now we start the process of escrow, but they're asking for a quick escrow because apparently the guy's in the military and he's getting out of the military.
Or relocating.
And he's
something.
relocating. Well, he's moving to that area. So they want to close escrow. They want to be closed by the 31st at the latest.
Well, it worked out for them because our house in Arizona is vacant, and they need something that they can quickly move into because they do have kids. They want to get them enrolled in school and get them settled. And Arizona schools start like August, so
You can't go over there.
we're like, it works out perfectly for both sides, so we came to a good agreement. So everything will be finalized by the end of this month, which is fantastic, and we can start.
We've been making 2 mortgage payments since October.
And we knew that would happen.
And
So
I mean, I was gonna have to start an OnlyFans page, and my only subscriber was Art, you know. And I mean, Art is just not cutting it, dude. You need to step it up. I need to make some money, Art. Let's go.
I mean,
So anyway, this camera angle is strategic. We put this camera here in this location.
we're on
so
the
you
patio.
You can look over our shoulder there and see right where the shop's gonna go. So last night we were eating dinner and hanging out and literally sketching ideas. Cause I don't know if you knew this, but she's kind of the dreamer. She's the head in the cloud dreamer.
Optimistic.
Optimistic. I mean, the house could be on fire and she'll find something to be happy about.
Because In every situation, it could always be worse.
I'm the opposite. Feet on the ground, like eyes directly forward.
Always focusing on what could go wrong.
I'll come up with 40 reasons why it's gonna go wrong.
And I'm like, just have faith, it'll work out.
It's maddening.
We balance.
Literally maddening for me.
You think it's not maddening
it's
for
like
me?
Nails on a chalkboard.
I'm like, it's gonna work out. Stop being negative.
So, last night was the first time I actually kind of like let myself put it on paper. You know what I mean? Kind of like just draw a sketch of what I was kind of picturing in my mind.
Which was good because we had different pictures in our minds.
Yeah.
So it's good to work all that out now.
And I don't know if I mentioned, but a couple weeks ago, my best friend was out here, and he's talking about moving here,
Oliver.
which would be awesome. Oliver's eating bugs,
You
so
got a
we
bee.
gotta go stop him. Is that a bee?
Yeah.
Oliver's eating a bee. You're gonna get stung in the mouth. So Jason, if Jason moves here, man, it's gonna be awesome. He literally taught me how to set floats on a Holly. Like, he's the guy. He's the guy who taught me
Okay.
the most. Drag racing and everything. So, and he is a paint and body master. So, one of the things that we want to add to the shop is a little area so we can maybe do some painting. So, just sketching it out and just kind of picturing it. I don't know.
Well,
And so if you guys have ideas, put them, send us some comments stuff, because I've never built a shop before, you know, and building it from scratch.
well, and if you built
Literally.
it and you were like, wait, I should have done this
I should have done
differently.
this.
Like, what are the
What are
tips
some-
and tricks that you have? Share them with us, please.
I want to have, in my mind, I'm picturing a shop big enough to house all of our cars, customers' cars. I want to do customers' cars. I want to do fly and drive videos. Like, I want to go get cars, bring them back here, fix them up, get them running, and then post them up for sale. Or, you know, I've had several of you guys reach out to me, and it's like, hey, I'm interested in buying a Nova, but I don't do this kind of stuff. And it's true, like, you can still get good deals. Chevelles, C10s, Novas, you can get them. But they need everything. Like, they need everything. So if you don't have a shop, you don't have the tools, you don't have the know-how, you're going to have to pay a shop to do it, and they're going to charge you. Most custom shops are around $140, $160 an hour labor. So, and I think that's crazy. You know, I like the days when you could pick up a C10 for $1,000 or less. You know, I got my first Nova when I was a freshman in high school, and I paid $750 for it, and I drove it home. Not very well.
Did not have brakes.
It didn't have brakes, and I didn't have a license.
So,
But-
and you were worried about your mom being worried about me, huh?
We live a little. Back then, you could live a little. You know.
You still can.
No,
But-
you can't. Look, I got police officers. You know. We have run-ins with the police, and sometimes it doesn't. We don't want to talk about
You haven't
that.
introduced yourself. Anyways, so the idea is to save as many cars as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So now,
I
eventually,
want to keep the hobby going. That's the whole
Yeah.
reason for the channel.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason for doing this in the first place. I love this hobby so much. It's really all I know how to do, really. So, working on cars and working with my hands is it. So, if I can motivate somebody or inspire somebody or somebody who wants to get into the hobby, then that's great. That's what I'm here for. So, pulling a car out of somebody's backyard and getting it running it's absolutely fun for me. I love it. And if I can get some content for a channel, that's great.
teach
if
you
I-
guys a thing or two, maybe some
Um,
lessons, tricks.
I joined that car club out here, and I've met a lot of good dudes, and they got a lot of cars, and they're asking me, hey, can you look at this? Can you look at that? Can you work on this? Hey, what about this? And I'm like, yeah, I will. As soon as I have a shop. So,
Well, and ultimately too, we want to get an RV to be able to travel
yeah.
to a lot of the events, and then
Yeah.
also be able to rescue a lot of the cars. Like maybe there's a car in Utah or New
Back
Jersey
in Arizona.
or
I want to go
something,
back
like,
to Arizona.
and then we can drive out there. We can get it. We can bring it. We can get it like 90% and then sell it to somebody who can then take it, who maybe doesn't have as much knowledge or time, and they can take it and it be 80-90%, and then they can potentially finish it. So it's just getting all the cars back on the road.
So that field behind me there, we want to put a U-shaped driveway coming off the street, a big U-shaped driveway coming in, and then the shop probably going long ways directly behind me. I'm thinking like 80 by 100, 120, 60 by 100.
60 by 100 is
Football field size.
the biggest. Unless we start going
And
custom.
then next to it, I want to add like a 2-car garage. It doesn't need a high roof or nothing, but a 2-car garage attached to it, but separate. So we could do some painting and stuff out there. I like to do machine work. I like to do boring and honing and surfacing, and I can do 3-angle valve jobs and stuff like that. So I like to machine engines and assemble engines. And so I'd like to pick up some machines.
Yeah.
I want to do exhaust. So I need a tubing bender and stuff like that. What else? I want a tire machine. There's a lot of equipment I need to buy. So we need to build the shop.
Yep.
Then we need to deck it out with all the equipment.
Yes.
And then I need to get my buddy Jason
Move here.
to move here.
That one's already kind of in the works, so.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't think he'll be much on the channel or nothing like that. I don't know if we'll film him much. He's an angry guy
No,
sometimes.
he's not. He just has.
And if you put a camera in his face, I think he would.
No.
snap.
He's got some good one-liners. I will always defend Jason. He's always been nice to me.
I feel like everybody's against me when you're around.
You're just jealous.
Everybody loves Sarah. Everybody. Anthony, if you're watching, I know he's probably riding something right now.
He's out to ride his dirt bike.
Is he riding?
Yeah.
Well,
But
anyways.
still, I can't help it.
So the house is in escrow. Hopefully going to close early this month. Like I said, the guy's military and he's trying to get his VA loan closed and stuff, and get the kids relocated before they start school and stuff. So
Yeah.
we're working with them. Basically, we told them the house is empty, so sooner the better. So hopefully they get their ducks in a row, and it's a good house. It's a big house, but it's a good house, and we took good care of it. We did a lot of work to it. My buddy Kenny, he did brand new AC units on it, like brand new backyard, built-in barbecue, built-in fire pit. It's a nice house. 5 bedrooms, like
We weren't planning on leaving.
nice house.
That's why we did the nice backyard and everything else. But sometimes opportunity strikes and you take it.
Oh, don't step on her.
Oliver just stepped on Scout. It's okay.
Oh, say sorry.
It wasn't even. I think
Live
she's,
TV.
I think she's more scared than hurt.
Was
She's a little
scared.
jumpy because there's been a lot of fireworks going off, and
Yeah, Tennessee, they like to buy fireworks here. Same as Arizona.
yeah, but these
And-
ones are like real.
These ones, they buy
Real
real
fireworks.
fireworks. The ones that go
I know.
boom and shake the windows.
So,
So,
neither of them are fans, and so
Scout,
the last
not good.
Scout's a little jumpier this week than she is normally.
Sarah has to sleep on the floor.
Somehow it's my job. I get stuck sleeping in the dog bed with them.
I said to bring the dog in the bed.
Oh, you're full of it.
You didn't listen. So
Okay, everybody gets baths.
go read the comments. Is there anybody writing any comments? Is there like 2 people watching?
No,
How many people are watching?
40.
40?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I
Someone
should have shaved.
someone asked if you have family in the Flint, Michigan area. No.
I do not. I don't. So the last name Tackett, all the Tacketts come from Kentucky. So if you trace the Tackett name back, it goes to Kentucky. And I have a lot of Tacketts in Kentucky, and my mom's side of the family is Alabama. So yeah, I don't know any Tacketts up in Michigan, but we're probably related somehow.
Ian says he loves you.
Ian Allen.
Yeah.
Ian, come out and visit, dude. Steve was out here. Where were you? Where were you, Ian? You left us.
He had husband and father duties to attend to.
That is
Andrea,
no
I got your
excuse.
back.
That is no excuse. None. If Steve can make it, you could make it.
I mean, it's a little easier for Steve to get a dog sitter
Steve has kids. He's got dogs.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's easier to get a dog sitter than a kid sitter sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what else is going on? You want to tell them that you got a new job?
Well, sure. Again, transitions behind the scenes, so.
We're live, dude. We're just winging it.
Welcome to my life.
We're winging it.
This is Sarah's life with Steve. He just throws something out and I gotta figure it
I
out.
just go. I got one speed.
And yet, you say I'm the ridiculous optimistic one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell them.
Yeah. No,
How's it going in Tennessee?
I think Tennessee has been really good to us. So we're adjusting to the weather and we're settling in, but it's been.
So
I give it an 11 out of 10.
I got here in October, and she came like 6 weeks later. Okay. And what happened? We got the biggest snowstorm in 20 years. Then we got the most rain in like 60 years. All like, how you doing from Arizona? Here you go.
I mean, we did ask for seasons, so we got it.
We got snow and rain so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
the seasons we got.
But like the weather hasn't been bad. We're not
No.
shoveling snow. We're not
Even
like
when it's raining, it's like
flooding.
really nice outside.
Like,
Like it's
the-
like 60
the temperatures
65
are
degrees.
great.
And
Like
it'll be like rain, and you're like, wow, you know, it's kind of nice out here.
I mean, it's July, and we're sitting out on the patio.
Yeah.
There's no breeze. Our fan just broke, we think, but
I gotta figure it out.
another project for him. And it's
Like I got all the
comfortable.
time in the world.
Yeah.
No, but we really appreciate all the support. Like everyone has been really supportive on the channel. This was all Sarah's idea. I thought this was a dumb idea. I was against it from the beginning.
I was trying to talk him into it.
I'm
for
like,
years.
nobody's gonna watch us. Who wants to watch us? Like, this is,
Well, it was mainly
it's not gonna
because
work.
he's always in the garage restoring the vehicles anyways. And when you do have like friends and family that would want to come over and build an engine, the way that he would talk about what was going on and like teach things, he's really good at teaching and explaining things. So I'm like, you need to have a YouTube channel where you can teach people all the knowledge that you've acquired over multiple decades. And then
I just started.
they can learn.
I've been doing this like 2 weeks.
I know, it's amazing.
I'm learning fast.
So he was like, no, that like no one's gonna watch it, that no one wants to do that. And I'm like, so I've been trying to get him to start a YouTube channel, and like I would say
Well,
I started.
I watch YouTube channels. I watch
started-
Cletus. These guys make it look so easy. Like Cletus,
But this
Derek.
I
like,
started
these guys are
pushing
like
him
natural.
in like 2017, and I was like, this is like gonna start taking off and like becoming what people actually watch. And he's like, no. And then channels like Cletus and Derek and like Dave Chappelle, I just always forget his show. Like
Dave Chappelle is actually from the same town as me. We went to the same school and graduated together.
well, he had a show on
Motor Train.
Motor Trend like for a while that you watched. But
But
things like
the
that.
Dirthead Shed and stuff like that. You watch these guys, and they make it look easy. Like they're so natural on camera. They are always so witty. They always have, I don't know.
And you don't? What?
I always feel like I'm like,
It's different because you.
well, when I see my own videos, I'm mortified by it. Like, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound. My voice is terrible.
I mean, we're all our own worst
Yeah,
critic.
never ever
so-
film yourself, especially from multiple angles. You
it's
see the fat, and you're like, oh god, turn it off. Like I can't stand the way I look, and the way my voice sounds. So
I don't think anybody likes the way that their voice sounds because how you hear it on video is not how you hear it in your head. So it's different to everybody.
sit. Good boy, shake. Other one.
You have to get a hand out.
Shake. Oh, see now he's just. Everyone loves Sarah. See, even my dogs.
Because I'm the one who feeds them regularly. And I sleep on the floor with them when there's fireworks.
Oh, that's one of the stipulations of the shop is I want to fence in that other half of the property, and when we put the shop out there, I want the dogs to be able to cruise.
Like shop dogs.
They're shop dogs, and they get really upset when I'm in the garage and they can hear me.
Sometimes you'll hear Oliver whining in the back. I
have to stop recording and go tell him to knock it off because he'll be howling in the background the whole time.
He feels really left out, and he's vocal about it.
So we are going to fence in the outside, and that way I can walk out here, I can open that gate right there, and go straight to the shop, and the dogs can run loose.
Maybe we'll get a golf cart.
You want a golf cart?
So
I could use the exercise. I don't know.
I have witnesses.
I hate it. I don't want to work out.
Nobody wants to work out, but you have to, so that as you age, you have muscle and joints and all the good stuff.
Right.
So.
Sounds great. I guess I am pushing 50, so.
You're not doing too bad. So, and part of the
not doing too bad. Yeah. All right, dude.
Part of the stipulation on him getting a shop is that I get a home gym. So.
Yes, the one car. It's like a 1.5 car garage that's attached to the house. Once all my junk is out of there, we're gonna turn that into like a her little workout area.
Yeah, yours too now.
Her little workout area.
Well, I tried to steal a bay in the shop, and he was like, "No." I'm like, "No excuses. It'll literally be right there." No. He was like, "No."
So what else is going on?
I think that's it. We're enjoying the 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
We're gonna get some small little things done around the house.
I could try to
projects.
finish. I was gonna work on the blue wagon. I need to do that.
The weather predicts no rain for like 5 days.
There's no clouds in the sky, so maybe I can get out there and look at that front end. It's not fun to drive that car because of the front end, so I need to look at that.
Yeah.
I need to go down and pay my ticket.
We gotta figure that out. It's a holiday weekend though,
So the problem is everything is open here. Tennessee, everything happens Monday to Friday, 8 to 5.
Not even 5.
Not even 5.
Like 4:30.
Like, you want to get anything done, you better get it done early Monday to Friday. Because there's nothing open late, and there's nothing open on the weekends. Which is cool.
Which, main, business-wise.
But if you need to get something done. But other than that, Tennessee has been great. It's beautiful here. The weather's sometimes awesome. Sometimes not as awesome.
I mean...
But you know what? I think it's because not having the shop, I'm at the mercy of I'm out in the driveway trying to get something done. And again, really, I thank all you guys for the support. Like, it is so difficult.
Thanks for bearing with us.
To work a full-time job, take care of a house, move cross-country, get content out every week, and I can't even walk to my toolbox. I have to step over stuff to even get a wrench out of the toolbox. It's really, really difficult right now. So we really appreciate all the support, and you guys have been awesome. Check any comments. If you're asking questions, I can't see it, so.
I think we're just getting comments, not too many questions.
Again, thank you so much. This wasn't my idea to start this channel, but I'm really impressed with how well it's going and how friendly everybody is. And I noticed, especially in the car community, like when somebody says something or does something, usually you get a ton of people like, why'd you do that? How come you this? And why that? And you shouldn't do that. You should do this. And it turns into a massive debate. But for the most part, I gotta say, YouTube has been really, really cool, man. Everybody's been cool.
Yeah, everybody's just...
So, and we had biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
We did.
And the dogs got some bacon. So everybody's happy. Come Scout. No questions at all?
Nope.
All right, then.
I mean, people ask, like, how big are the shop you're going to build and all this other things.
Biggest I can afford.
Yeah.
The answer is until the money runs out.
That's,
There's a local company, Summertown Metals. that everyone has recommended. So we need to make an appointment down there and go look. And basically, I'm just gonna say, how much can I buy with this? And just.
Well, that's like the one area you will dream. He's like, I want it to
Well,
be.
that's the only advice people have given me. Is
300,000 square feet.
if you think 1,000 square foot's enough, better double it.
It's gonna be a big shop. Like.
Yeah, but once I get in there and Jason gets in there and customer cars get in there and I think it'll get full fast.
It's gonna be big. Thank you.
And I do want to buy cars, fix them and flip them, or just get them running and driving and functioning, and then post them for sale, things like that. I
Yeah.
think just any car you can save, you know. And it doesn't have to be Chevy. It could be Ford. Oh, sorry.
Goodness.
Almost said it. No,
Okay, maybe we'll start with like Buick Pontiac first.
no. Ford is okay. It's okay if you like Fords. But no, anything. Like I'm interested in buying it, bringing it, getting it running, filming it. You know, trying to sell them. Get one more back on the road every time.
Yeah. They recommended a bathroom. We do plan to put a bathroom in the shop, definitely. We're going back
I
and
don't think
forth.
you can call it a shop unless it has a big metal sink you can wash your hands in.
Yeah.
It's not a shop unless you got a big.
There will be a restroom because trying to come all the way back here to the house and then all the way back, like that's just.
I'm going to the bushes.
You can only sometimes. There we do have poison ivy, oak, one of them.
I got covered in. I didn't mention that.
So maybe.
So my neighbors. All right. So when we first got this house, we talked about the backyard was really overgrown, and the neighbors are super awesome. I hope they're watching. They've helped out so much. We've got really good neighbors here.
We hit the jackpot.
Jackpot.
Like in Arizona when we moved, both times we had awesome neighbors, and then we moved to Tennessee and just like
These might be the best neighbors.
hit the jackpot times 3,
Yeah.
like with just little piece of
So-
property we bought here.
So we're cutting all these trees back, and one of the neighbors
Oliver.
is like, "Are they eating another bee?"
Yeah, he's smelling the bees.
Um,
Here.
so I'm cutting tree branches and we're dragging them over into a pile to have a burn pile, and the neighbor looks at me and goes, that's poison oak."
He's like, just be careful. I'm pretty sure you have poison oak on
That's
your property.
poison oak. And I'm like, ah.
It's like, I'll be fine.
Oh, I'm out there with no shirt on. I got
No gloves.
No gloves, no shirt, and I'm dragging these tree branches around, and like.
And then you burned them. You put them in the
So-
burn pile.
It was a delayed reaction. I didn't know this, but like you could come in contact with poison oak, and like you don't break out right away. No,
Well,
it took like 2 weeks.
It says your first interaction, it can be a delayed response, and then it's like, a week or 2 later.
Well, my whole stomach, in front of my body, and some of my arms was like, it looked like I had chicken pox, and it itched so bad I couldn't stop.
You couldn't.
I could not help it.
I got him all the creams and everything.
Oh my god.
Cold
It was
compress.
terrible.
He was like, just
I was
make
dying.
it stop.
I was tired. So yeah, there's some poison oak out there. You don't want to touch it.
So we will have a restroom because we don't want to have to deal with any of those instances. But we're debating on shower or no shower. So
I don't think we
we'll
need
see.
it.
I don't know. I think it might be beneficial.
We're gonna put an RV hookup too in front of, like, we want one side to have like an overhang, because we do want to get an RV and we want to travel and
And we
maybe
have-
travel and pick up cars.
Yeah. And we have friends and
While we're
family that have RVs also,
Yeah.
so they can come and they can just hook up and
So we could kind of
visit.
travel and visit and maybe pick up a car too on the way. That would be good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an RV hookup, like an overhang on one side with a bathroom in the corner, and like an RV hookup to eventually put an RV there.
Yeah.
As soon as we win the lottery.
I mean,
That's the thing. The Arizona house selling is a good thing, and the market is kind of weird right now. So we're lucky to get what we got, I think.
I mean, we're still doing pretty good. To where
Yeah.
I mean, if we would have sold during, you know,
We bought so long ago that
Yeah.
we had lots of equity.
yeah, it's not like we're getting like
But I was
last
hoping for
3-4
better.
year
I was,
numbers.
I was
but,
picturing better.
well, I mean, the only thing that we're not being able to do with the funds is redo the kitchen here, which that was my thing, and like some other house projects. So those will just have to come later. But we're still getting the shop. We're still getting everything that, you know, we ultimately need at the moment. So I mean, it's still working out. And with my new position, I'm able to pretty much work from wherever. Like I was able to work from home, but there wasn't a lot of flexibility with the previous position. Where this one, it's like full flexibility. So, and there's a corporate office here, so I still get to go into the office. I still get to see my team, and it's with health and fitness and nutrition, so it's right up my alley. And if we want to jump in an RV and hit the road for a week or two, like I can work from anywhere that we have an internet connection. So it works out great.
And that'd be awesome to run into some of you people out on the road. We might be coming to a town near you.
Maybe. So I know Duct Tape Drags was announced. I don't know if we're gonna make it. It would be pretty cool if we could, but it's in October, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not bring a car. Maybe we can just fly out and but I don't know. We'll see how things go.
But I
But
think that's it.
we're making progress.
That's
Every
I
day.
think you're caught up.
Yes.
What's going on? And
So,
that's it. Happy
Yeah.
4th of July.
happy 4th of July. Be safe.
Be
Enjoy
safe.
the fireworks.
Enjoy your favorite wheat and barley flavored beverage.
Have some hot dogs and some hamburgers.
We're gonna fire up the Blackstone today, I think.
Yep. In the grill. And work on the house.
And sit on the couch.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. And maybe we'll do this again sometime if you'd like to let us know.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, wait. You didn't say hit like and subscribe and tell your friends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you could, hit like and subscribe and tell your friends. Share it. That'd be great. And maybe I'll go work on the car. All right.
See you next time.